¿Por aquí qué hay? Esto que va hacia arriba. Subimos arriba. Vamos. ¿Hola? ¿Hola? Oh, mira, tío, me cago en... ¡Me cago en su puta madre! ¡Hostia! ¡Hostia! ¡Ay! ¡Ay, ay! ¡Hostia!
Venturing into abandoned places can be exhilarating, but what happens when the past refuses to stay buried, and the silence of a forgotten home hides unsettling secrets? But before we dive into the first encounter, don't forget to subscribe. Many of you watching aren't subscribed yet, and your support is what keeps us bringing you more of this disturbing content. Meet Ponfexplorer, a YouTuber known for exploring abandoned places and uncovering their eerie beauty and hidden stories. But one day, he would discover just how unsettling these adventures can become. Arriving at a remote site, he approached a seemingly deserted house, camera in hand. As tension built, he surveyed the area before heading in, noting the oddly half-green house, an unsettling sign of a past left unfinished.
¿Qué pasa, familia? Bienvenidos a otro vídeo más al canal. Bueno, estoy un poco tenso porque me voy a meter en esta casa, ¿vale? Supuestamente no hay nadie, está abandonada. A ver si está abierto esto. Vale, sí. Empezamos bien. Vamos a cerrar aquí. A dejarlo todo como está. Bueno, vamos a ver lío y a ver lo que podemos ver aquí dentro. Tiene la pinta de ser una casa que quedó como al hacer, ¿no? A medias.
As he explored further, he found a tennis court and overgrown grounds, hinting at a once grand estate. Old computer monitors and a swimming pool stood as silent reminders of its past. Then, he stumbled upon something disturbing. A makeshift cementerio marked 5/2023, shockingly recent. Uneasy, he put on gloves before checking a nearby bag, uncovering a strange object that left him questioning everything.
Y esto, cementerio. Un cementerio aquí. Wiki 5 del 2023. ¿Y en la bolsa qué hay? Espera, me voy a hacer una cosa. Me voy a poner los guantes. Porque no sé, me da cosa cogerlo. ¿Qué coño es esto, tío? Joder, me cago en 10. Me cago en la puta, tío.
The discovery shook him, making entering the house even more daunting. Despite distant dog barks and growing fear, he pushed on, feeling a heavy, dark energy as he stepped inside, where a working light deepened the mystery. Inside, he found an old typewriter, a vintage TV, and graffiti-covered walls, including Spanish lyrics. The tension kept rising, leaving him visibly shaken and unable to explain the overwhelming unease.
Ya me da mal rollo entrar en la casa, tío. Joder. Bueno, a ver si podemos entrar a la casa. Ya que estamos aquí, me cago en 10. Con 2 cojones. Ok, entro. Vamos a entrar. Perros guardianes del orden y la ley, asesinos a sueldo, abuso de poder. Esa es una canción de Baristo.
As he ascended to the upper floors, his unease only intensified, and then his flashlight began to fail. The intermittent light plunged him into darkness, exacerbating his fear and disorienting him. Despite his attempts to get the light working again, it continued to flicker and die, plunging him into terrifying moments of near total darkness. Overwhelmed by the escalating tension and the malfunctioning equipment, he ultimately decided to cut his exploration short.
Familia, estoy tenso, Estoy tenso porque este sitio no me gusta, no me gusta nada. Estoy temblando, no sé por qué, Hostia, tío, estoy nervioso. Oh, mira, tío, me cago en... ¡Me cago en su puta madre! ¡Hostia! ¡Hostia! ¡Ay! ¡Ay, ay! ¡Me cago en Dios! ¡Hostia! ¡Ay!
Although Ponf Explorer left the location immediately, the unsettling questions lingered. Who buried the object, and why? Do you know whether someone was watching him? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Whether it was meant to scare intruders or something more sinister, the experience left him shaken. What really happened that day remains a mystery. Exploring abandoned places always carries a risk, especially when you're deep inside a decaying structure, completely alone. But what happens when the isolation gives way to the chilling realization that you might not be as alone as you think? Meet the anonymous creator of Uncharted Expeditions, known for exploring eerie, abandoned places. But one solo trip would reveal just how unpredictable these adventures can be. Entering an abandoned nursing home alone, they face thick silence, swarming mosquitoes, and the constant threat of patrolling police, making every move a risk.
One is trying to eat the camera right now. I have to be so careful because there's cops patrolling this place right now. But we're in an abandoned nursing home. But this place is freaky, bro. I'm super scared.
Moving through the decaying halls, they reached a central area, imagining the building's past life. Deeper inside, a long corridor stretched ahead, pulling them further in. Then, a chilling discovery stopped them. Empty caskets, adding a disturbing new layer to the already eerie atmosphere. With each step, the atmosphere grew heavier, the air thick with a lingering past. Deeper inside, they found signs someone had been there recently, possibly even living in the ruins. Then, an unexpected noise jolted them, sparking the terrifying thought that they might not be alone.
Caskets. Oh my goodness. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, like all over my face, my arms. You can see them all over. This is terrible. I went all the way down that way. This is the only hallway I've been down though.
Despite the unsettling sounds and the constant threat of being seen through open windows leading to a main road, they pressed on, determined to uncover more of the building's dark secrets. Amidst the crumbling infrastructure and ever-present mosquito menace, the creator found an old microphone, testing it with a whispered, "Hello, hello." Then, an even stranger object caught their eye, an air tank that disturbingly resembled a grenade or a small bomb. As daylight began to fade, they discovered a room that showed clear signs of recent occupation. 2 beds, pulled out drawers, lights, a radio, and even boxing gloves, suggesting someone had been living there.
Look at this air tank. It looks like a grenade. Isn't that weird? Has the little bomb. Has a little hose compressor end. Yeah, it looks like a bomb, like a nuke. That's cool.
hella wet.
Plugs into a car. It's definitely starting to get dark outside.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like people at one point tried living in there. It's like 2 beds set up and like the drawers are pulled out and stuff.
Pillows in there.
Yeah. The lights.
On top of cars.
Yeah.
Let's go. The discovery turned the exploration into a tense game of cat and mouse. When a car's headlights passed by, exposing their position, they knew it was time to leave. Though they escaped safely, one question lingered. Who had been staying there, and why? Whether it was another explorer, or something more sinister, the mystery remains. It was a stark reminder. Exploring the past can be thrilling, but danger is never far behind. Meet Angelo, the urban explorer behind the popular YouTube channel, Exploring with Angelo. Known for venturing into forgotten locations, he documents the eerie beauty and hidden histories left behind. But on one particular exploration with his friend Mo, they would find more than just history. They would find themselves in a desperate fight for their own safety. The adventure began at a sprawling, abandoned farm, dominated by what looked like 2 historic homes strangely connected to one another. Intrigued by the unique structure, they prepared to head inside, completely unaware of the chilling encounter that awaited them.
Whoa. Yeah, really. What the hell did they do over here? Look at this tree. That's not normal. Would it get hit by lightning or something? Right? Yeah, it literally looks like it got burnt.
Dude, was this a zoo at one point?
I don't know. A zoo? Oh, because of that? I don't know.
Just before entering, a series of strange noises put them on edge. They couldn't tell if it was an animal or something else, but it was the first sign that this place held more than just dust and decay. Inside, the house was a chaotic mess of vandalism and neglect. As Angelo panned his camera across the destruction, the sheer scale of the damage was immediately apparent, but amidst the chaos they began to find bizarre clues to its past.
It sounded like there was somebody walking upstairs. There shouldn't be anybody in here, you never know. Maybe there's an animal or someone hiding in here. This place is amazing. You can tell this house is very historic. Look at the detail there. That's neat. Cool old-fashioned windows. Nice. Whoa. Ooh, creepy ass basement. Wow. Let's see if by chance there's power. No bulbs in there, can't even tell. I love this old stonework. This is amazing. So I'm going to try and leave this video as uncut as possible. Might find a few cuts here and there when I turn around. But check this place out. I don't know why vandals always seem to target this area. Every time you come into a vandalized abandoned place, this is what people seem to want to do. They just damage the railing. I love this purple, like, wallpaper farm style. This is so odd.
A room where giant boulders were inexplicably used as part of the furniture, and an old newspaper from 1984 featuring terrifying clowns left them with an unsettling feeling. The history of this place was becoming stranger and more confusing with every step. The creepy basement held its own secrets, including a small, dark tunnel leading to an unknown destination. Upstairs, things only got weirder when they moved to the outer sheds and discovered old signs from what appeared to be an emu farm, with bizarre advertisements for tasting emus and emu oil.
I like this makeshift railing over here. I like that. Okay, what is going on down here? Whoa. There's like a side entrance as well, which which is cool. What the hell? What happened? There's like a tunnel. Nothing in between there. Let's see. Oh, Christmas decorations. You know, typical. Everywhere we go, we always find Christmas decorations for some odd reason. Bunch of signs in here.
Each discovery added another layer of peculiarity to the location, but the initial sense of unease from the strange noises had faded, replaced by sheer curiosity. They had no idea that they were being watched. Having explored the peculiar house, they made their way to the massive barn on the property. The structure was a labyrinth of old farming equipment and dark, winding corridors, the perfect place for a game of hide and seek, a thought that would soon become terrifyingly real.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they would have done in here, to be honest with you guys. Still cool, though. I like it. It's like this random drawer table thing in here. Huh. Alright, cool. Look at this. Wow. This is neat. So I'm not quite sure what they would have been doing here. If you guys know, I know a lot of you guys know way more than I do about the process of farming.
As they navigated the maze-like interior, the exploration came to an abrupt and terrifying halt. Mo suddenly spotted someone moving in the shadows. Panic set in as they realized they weren't just being watched, they were being hunted by a group of people who had appeared out of nowhere. What followed was a heart-pounding chase through the darkened farm. Angelo and Mo were forced to run, splitting up in the chaos to try and evade their pursuers.
What? What smell? Oh, I thought you said you smelled something. Shit. You saw them? You see them?
It's coming.
Go, 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 go. My life. Man. Oh, man. We are being followed by somebody. A group of them, apparently. What the hell? Mo? Where the hell did he go?
With his heart racing, Angelo was forced to turn off his light, plunging himself into darkness in a desperate attempt to hide from the figures closing in on him. After a tense and breathless escape, they managed to regroup and lose their followers, finally making it to safety. Shaken and exhausted, they left the property immediately, the adrenaline from the chase still coursing through them, but the encounter left them with terrifying, unanswered questions. Who were those people, and what did they want? Were they squatters protecting their territory, or was their intent something far more sinister? Ghosts and spirits can be frightening, but they are intangible. The true horror of exploring these forgotten places lies in the unknown intentions of the living. And Angelo and Mo were lucky to escape unharmed, their quick thinking saving them from a potentially deadly confrontation. One thing is certain, they won't be returning to the abandoned emu farm ever again. Exploring the skeletal remains of forgotten homes is a chilling experience, but the true terror begins when you realize you might not be alone. Tonight, we delve into a remote house on the verge of collapse, where two explorers encounter something they cannot explain. This footage will make you question what really lurks in the silence of abandoned places.